This guy was saying about the Black Mirror.
Oh yeah, Black Mirror. What's the new one? Is it just mixed couples kissing and being bisexual? I mean, what is it good? Does it have the fucking meth guy in it? I'm like, this guy's opinion, whatever this guy says, you can just take, that's my opinion. Mac for a day. Isn't that from Fallout?
Yeah.
Let me show you how this will play out. 3, 2, 1.
You know none of this is right.
I love this.
Yowza.
I love it.
Uh.
Oh, do love it.
First of all, I like science fiction that's it doesn't have to be uplifting in the sense that it has a good ending or something, but science fiction that like broadens your, it just makes existence feel vast.
Yeah.
And this, I know that the Black Mirror, what they do is they either do like bleak minimalist pessimistic science fiction that would be, if there's a term for it, it's like they're trying to do realistic science fiction, which is like everybody's on their cell phone. And that's not, you know, when I was a kid reading Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, or as an adult reading Philip K. Dick, and I'm never like, oh, I wish I was reading more about people being addicted to their phones. That's just very, it's just very weak and gay. And it's not the type of thing. It's, even if it's not science fiction, I don't need to read that. I don't need to watch movies like Beau is Afraid. What's Beau is Afraid? I'm sure it's, I don't even need to watch the movie. I'm sure it's about some guy's neuroticism, right?
It's about a struggle with anxiety.
Director Ari Aster. And what's it about? It's about some guy that is neurotic and unable to deal with, let's look at the plot here. What's the plot here?
Diggy boo! Diggy boo!
Following the sudden death of his mother, a mild-mannered but anxiety-ridden man confronts his darkest fears as he embarks on an epic Kafkaesque odyssey back home. They don't, and the other, they don't need, you don't need more Kafkaesque things. There's already Kafka. It's already there. You don't need to, we don't need a million more explorations on what it's like to feel like a bug in the big city or whatever the of course it's from Midsommar and in Heredity. These all look the same too. These movies all look the same.
Yeah.
It's an RE65 with Cook lenses opened up to 1 point. It's lenses that are at like 1.8 or 2.0. You get the most bokeh. It looks creamy. That's what cinematographers say, by the way. When they look at this image right here, you see this image? The cinematographer is, oh, it's creamy. Don't ever get near me. Oh, the image is just dreamlike. It's dreamlike. It's I'd rather they said Kino. I'd rather the people making this movie called it Kino than saying it's creamy, it's dreamlike, it's warm, it's got dimensionality. Like the shit just and it looks like ass. It looks like asshole. And having a cell phone, if I was making a serious piece of art, can you imagine making a serious piece of art
Never have a cell phone
filming
in
a
the
cell
shot.
phone? What is wrong with you? Have and an old cell phone, sure, but like an iPad? Here's a so, you're trying to make something to like cement your legacy and get into the cinematic canon, and you've got an iPad on the screen? What are you, a no, I know what you are. You're
Ari Aster. Ari Aster!
Extreme Jared from Subway physiognomy vibes right here.
Hey, can I babysit your kid? I was a babysitter until I got picked up film.
Oh, holy fuck. It's so predictable too. The other thing I don't like about Black Mirror, you should if you're doing art, you should probably a lot of the time attempt to hide the artist's hand. You should attempt to make it so that whatever you're making goes to the foreground and that you fade into the background. There's exceptions to this. Tarantino,
Yeah.
whatever. There's exceptions, but little weasel-faced bisexual braided hair guy in wherever this was written, in whatever district, whatever neighborhood of London is the most like San Francisco, where like the shittiest people live. I can feel it's a woman too. It's like a probably a white woman actually, who when this face and this face come across her desk in casting, she goes, "Oh, that's perfect," and it's perfect not because they're beautiful. It's not because they look like they'd be good actors. It's because we're in this postmodern, this flipping of hierarchy where the ugly and the freaks are above the beautiful and the normal, and these two are like, they're perfect. They are perfect for Black Mirror. Oh, look at them, they're perfect. And the same goes for like. I thought it was Sarah Silverman for a second there. All the stuff that's in the shots, like people laughing and puking and blood, like they're not doing world peace. They're doing something that's supposed to be like serious. Even the titles, the motion graphics, like this offends me. I'm an actor. I'm an actor.
Asian Man 47.
Hey, thank you
Thank
for
you.
becoming a severe beast, brother. I'm an actor. What the f? Like when you can tell when somebody's really acting, and they're looking like they're trying to figure out what to look at.
If you're watching TV, you would not be doing that.
What the fuck is this? How the fuck is this? Who wrote this? Ari Aster? That guy should just.
I love this.
Yowza.
This is like Mark Ruffalo type shit. Like that, like.
What's up with the lens she pulled up? What's that? Oh my god.
I love it.
Let me show you how this will play out.
Got a bunch that are about to go away if we don't hit them.
2, 1.
Yeah.